Hey everyone, it's Johnny from Jeddle. Welcome back to another episode of Mastermind. Today I'm joined by two amazing guests. We've got Nadish and we've got Oliver. Welcome both of you to the show. Oliver, I know you're in the midst of your HSC right now. You've just finished papers 1 and 2 for English. How did you find those?
It was a different experience. Obviously, it was a bit of a surprise for some people for paper 1 because we got a stimulus based and we had to adapt. So that kind of put us off the railing off the bit. So we had to spend some time on that. But overall, I think it was a pretty good experience.
Well, good luck for the rest of them. When's your next exam?
Next Monday for mathematics, standard 2.
Fantastic. Good luck for that. And Nadish, you're in year 11, but you're doing accelerated biology. Very impressive. When's that exam for you and how are you feeling for that?
So that's in a couple of weeks that I'm feeling pretty confident about it. I've got a good study schedule going and should be ready.
All right, well, your knowledge on bio will be tested today. Our second round will have those subject-specific questions. First round is going to be our usual 60-second round where you answer as many questions based on English techniques as you can. Nadish, you'll start. Oliver, you'll go second. 10 points for a correct answer, -5 for an incorrect answer or a pass. The second round, Nadish, you're going to be doing biology as your selected subject. 5 questions on that, 10 points each. Oliver, your selected subject is what?
Business studies.
Very good. So you'll be doing business. Third round is sudden death. That's 20 points each, 3 questions, 1 at a time. So let's see how we go. Good luck to both of you. Nadish, you're starting first for our 60-second round. Are you ready to go?
Yep.
All right, Nadish, your time starts now. What term describes the repetition of a phrase at the start of successive sentences or phrases?
An afro.
Correct. What technique is used in I'm dying of boredom?
Hyperbole.
Correct. What auditory technique is used in the following? Soothing tones, hush softly.
Onomatopoeia.
We're looking for sibilants. In visual texts, what term describes the focal point of an image or shot?
Salience.
Correct. What style of literature emerged towards the end of the 18th century, marked by subjectivity, inspiration, and the beauty of nature?
Romantic period.
Correct. What term is used to describe an overused phrase or expression that has lost its originality and impact?
Cliché.
Correct. In a poem, a 4-line stanza is called what?
Tetrad.
It's time. What did you say there? We'll accept your answer.
Tetrad.
We're looking for quatrain.
Oh, yeah.
So did submit an answer. We would have included it, but great round overall. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. All right, Nadish, congratulations. 40 points. You got 5 correct there, only 2 wrong. How did you feel about that round?
I'm quite happy about that round. I probably should have gotten the last question right because I looked at it a couple minutes ago, but hey, that's all right.
Hey, it's a good effort overall. It's a very solid score for Mastermind. Oliver, how are you feeling after seeing Nadish?
The competition's coming up. Yep.
All right, I love it. Good luck, Oliver. Your time starts now. What term describes the level of certainty with which one speaks?
Modality.
Correct. What technique is used in deafening silence and bittersweet?
Oxymoron.
Correct. In an image, what term is used to describe lines or curves that guide the viewer's line of sight?
Vectors.
Correct. What technique that is not a metaphor or symbol is used in All Hands on Deck?
Personification.
No, synecdoche. In film, what type of shot is used in... In film, what type of shot is used if we're seeing something from a character's perspective?
Point of view.
Correct. What term describes a sudden release of emotions?
Paralysis. I don't know. Paralysis.
Correct. And what literary term describes... That's time. Well done, you got catharsis in, so let's have a look at the scoreboard for you. Okay, great work, Oliver. So 45 points, marginally ahead of Nadish at this point in the game. How do you feel after that round?
Oh, it was intense. I had to go on the spot, think very quickly.
Well, you did very well. Both of you did very well. So excited to get into the second round, subject-specific round. Nadish, you're going to go first with biology. You said you're feeling quite fresh, quite good for biology. So hopefully a strong round for you in this one, yeah? Okay, Nadish, second round for you. 5 questions, 10 points for each one. No time limit, but 1 guess only per question. Here is your first question. What type of reproduction does bacteria undergo?
So binary fission.
Correct. What term describes plants and animals that exist only in one geographic region?
Oh,
Looking for a type of species here.
type of species. I don't know. I'm gonna have to pass on that.
Looking for endemic species. What's the probability of inheriting an autosomal dominant disorder if one parent has it?
50%.
Correct. Well done. Question 4. What type of pathogens cause plant diseases by feeding on living plant tissue?
That's not ringing any bells for me right now.
No worries. We're looking for biotropic. Question 5. What term describes having inherited the same alleles of a genomic marker from each biological parent?
Homozygous.
Yes, correct. Well done. Strong finish there. So 3 from 5 on that one, Nadish.
Yeah.
Plus 30 points for you. Takes you to 70. You're in a strong position there. How did you feel about that one?
I don't know. I think the 2 questions that I got wrong aren't actually in the syllabus. But hey, I'm okay with 30.
30 still strong. You might be right there. I mean, you sound like you have an extensive knowledge of the syllabus, but we have to put in some more challenging questions as well. But you did really well. They were tricky questions. So plus 30 for you there. Oliver, you're up now for your one, business studies. How are you feeling after watching Nadish in action?
Ready now, even more.
All right, well, good luck. First question is, disputes over unfair dismissals are ultimately resolved by which entity?
Oh no, courts, is it?
Not the courts, we were looking for Fair Work Commission.
Oh.
Ring a bell?
Yeah.
Okay, all good. Question number 2. In the product life cycle, which phase follows the growth period?
Oh, maturity.
Correct. Question 3. Which government body would take legal action against the owner of a company that has illegally used company money for personal use?
Is that ACCC?
Not ACCC, we're looking for ASIC, Australian Securities and Investments Commission.
I was so confused. Oh, damn it. Okay. Yeah. Makes sense.
Question number 4. Induction and recruitment is conducted by which aspect of a business?
Human resources?
Correct. And finally, common law contracts are determined between an individual employee and who or what else?
Employer?
Correct. All right, well done, Oliver. So keeping it very competitive here. 3 from 5 in that round as well. So plus 30 points, 75 points against 70. Very tight round, one of the tightest rounds we've had on Mastermind. How did you feel about that round, Oliver?
Excited. I'm waiting for the final round now. See who takes it all.
Perfect. Well, good luck. Sudden death, final round. Let's get started. Okay, so sudden death, topic for today. One we've looked at before, but it's definitely a popular one. Timeless narratives. So Nadish, you're going to go first. Then it will be your turn, Oliver. And then we go through that process 3 times. 20 points up for grabs with each question. So it is anyone's game to win. All right, Nadish, your first question. In which classic novel by Charles Dickens does the young orphan protagonist find himself navigating the harsh realities of Victoria-era London while encountering various memorable characters?
Great Expectations.
We're looking for Oliver Twist.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
And speaking of which, Oliver, your turn. Which classic American novel explores racial prejudice in a small town where a white lawyer attempts to defend an African American man wrongly accused of committing a crime?
Oh, I've heard of this before. Pass, I can't remember.
No problem. Nadish, did you know the answer?
Is it To Kill a Mockingbird?
That would have been correct. So that is correct, but unfortunately it was Oliver's question. But seemed like it was on the tip of your tongue, Oliver. Bad luck. Scores remain the same, only 5 points in it. Nadish, your second question. Which Australian author wrote Cloud Street and Breath?
I'm just gonna have to take a guess. I have no idea. I'm just gonna say Kate Granville.
That was worth a try. We were looking for Tim Winton. All right, Oliver, your second question. Which Australian poet wrote Clancy of the Overflow?
Banjo Patterson?
That's correct. All right, Nadish. Third question. Which novel by William Golding is about a group of British boys who are stranded on an uninhabited island?
Lord of the Flies.
Well done, that is correct. And Oliver, which Shakespearean play features an indecisive protagonist who feels compelled to avenge the death of his father?
Macbeth?
We're looking for Hamlet.
Oh,
But that does mean you end up 5 points ahead, so just edged the win. Congratulations. Nadish,
Thank you.
very close. Very close. We'll try and find a way to reward you in some way because I feel like you were both equally deserving of the win, but ultimately we're a meritocracy here. So Oliver, well done on being the winner of today's Mastermind. Nadish, very close. Well done on your efforts. Oliver, how are you feeling?
that was very competitive. Got there in the end. Yeah, pretty good round.
Great work. How about you, Nadish?
It was an enjoyable time. Thanks for having me on.
No worries. I feel like you are very well prepared for biology, so all the best with that. And you seem well versed in a lot of the other areas as well. So good things to come for both of you, I hope. Everyone else watching, thank you very much for tuning in. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel, subscribe to Jeddle if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next episode.